Hey guys, welcome back. It's Bushcraft Family back again with another video. And I've touched on this subject before in the past and kind of gotten a little bit of trouble with it. So hopefully we can get this video out there, get it shared out and whatnot. I know a lot of people out there already know, but China has been hoarding a lot of food, the grains and stuff. Some say that they're the ones that cause the shortages that are going around, not only in the United States, but all over the world. The United States Department of Agriculture has said China has 69% of the globes, that means the world, 69% of the world's corn and stockpiled in their reserves. They have 60% of all the world's rice and over 50% of its wheat. I do believe the wheat is a lot higher than that now, but those are the numbers that came out last year. But you asked China why are they storing so much of this food and hoarding food and whatnot, and they lie. And the thing is, they have a lot of people they would have to feed if supply chains went down for some whatever reason, or say there were sanctions put on China, not letting them trade or anything like that, or receive food, things like that. Then where would they get their food? Well, they have majority of all the food in the world stockpiled. It makes you wonder, what would they be doing? What's that mean for us here in the United States? And not to mention, they do own a lot of property and businesses here in the United States. A lot of the meat places are owned by China. And when a certain bug came about, a lot of their stuff, their meat and stuff, were also transported back to China and not distributed to this country where it originated at. Right now, there's 38 million Americans, including 12 million children, who are struggling for food right now. Inflation in the supply chain has pushed it to the limit. And we all know the prices of everything. Look at eggs. Eggs is one of the major things. Butter. I've said all these things before, what to look out for, what are the prices going to be going up on certain things. And unfortunately, most of what I said has come true. You can go back and look at some of my older videos when I've talked about this. And there are farmers out there. I just talked to a farmer not too long ago. He's fourth or fifth generation farmer. That's all their family's ever done. And this is his last year was his last year farming because he couldn't support his family anymore. And that farmland will not be producing any food for this country or any other country for that matter. They've auctioned off all the equipment and stuff. The banks are taking over the land. No more food, and they own thousands of acres just of farmland that they produced corn and wheat, that type of stuff, but not no more. And this is not just that guy, that farmer. There's multiple farmers that are going through the same thing. What's that mean? That means less food for us, less food that we're producing here. That means we have to go somewhere else and get food from other countries and pay more and more money. If you go back before the bug happened, the sickness, shipping prices were very, very, very cheap. And it's went up thousands of dollars for a container full of whatever. Thousands of dollars. And I'm saying thousands of dollars. So what's that mean? There's a lot of experts out there saying that we have plenty of food, this and that, and the government will provide for whenever we need the extra food and whatnot. Well, people that get food stamps and whatnot, that are disabled or whatever the case may be, they have been getting emergency fund, so to speak, because inflation's went up so much. Well, evidently, the inflation's over. All the prices dropped way back down because they are not going to be getting that anymore here in this month. February is the last month that they will receive this. That means their money is going to be cut. A lot of people, it'll be cut by 80-90% of what they used to be getting. So that means that's 80-90% less food that they will be providing for their families. And a lot of these people can't get out there and work. They're disabled, whatever the case may be. I know there's always those that slip through the cracks that can get out and work and whatnot, and they have 5 to 10 kids, and they're getting all this money from the government and stuff. There's always going to be that people, those people. But this is something that we need to start thinking about, and I've been saying it for as long as I've been on YouTube here about prepping and stuff like that. And just not prepping. We need to think about whatever little space that we have in our apartments, our homes, whatever. If you have yard, you have a space that you can actually grow a garden. If it's nothing other than 2 tomato plants or a bucket that you can plant some old potatoes that you let go a little bit too much and they got eyes on them. Put them in a bucket, fill it with dirt. That's money you'll save right there. And the more important experts are also saying that this year is going to be a very bad year. There's going to be a lot of shortages. Not that we are not already having shortages, because I've gotten a lot of people tell me that just for eggs alone, they'll go in and look for eggs, no eggs. There's many reasons why. I've also brought this up on a live stream about the eggs. What's the cause from it? I've seen a lot of other people doing the same videos and whatnot. What it breaks down to is the people that are making the feed, that is what majority of these chickens are eating. Those chickens have went sterile until they change their feed or they free range them or whatever the case may be. But those same people that make the feed are also the same people that produce the most eggs in the United States and probably the world. Is that a coincidence? Who knows? There's a lot of talk about eating bugs and getting away with protein and fake eggs and this and that. Which I've said this a long time with the test tube meat and all this fake stuff, and I've said this until I'm blue in the face. What will be coming, and it's here. And I just hope that some people out there have been listening to this and have been preparing. I know a lot have, and I see it in the comments, and it makes me feel like I'm actually getting through to some people. Some people were already knew this stuff. They already have been prepared and stuff. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I don't see it getting any better anytime soon. It's going to be a very hard year. And just think, this is 2023. You know who's in office? We have another year, over another year. We have over another year of this guy in office. Imagine what else he's going to mess up in that year. And there's people wanting him to run again. Yeah. I wonder if he actually has in his shoe, in his shoes. I wonder if he has an R for right and an L for left, because it seems like he has a hard enough time putting his shoes on, let alone run this country. And when we have somebody in the office that's that way, we need to do everything that we can do to survive it. And just because if we get somebody else in office next time, it's going to take a long time to fix what he has broken. So we're looking at some major hard times coming up. But anyways, I wanted to get this out there again. You can speculate what you want, why China is hoarding all the food, all the world's food, just not our food, all the world's food. When you sit there and take almost 70% of the world's food and store it, hoard it, whatever you want to call it, they have something planned. And I'm going to leave it at that. Until next time, guys, like always, God bless.